Hey everyone, in our previous video we had an idea about what the first paragraph of the introduction says and really means. In today's video, we'll understand about the implementation or the actions taken by the Indian government working towards it. Also, what are the other actions taken by the other countries putting education forward? Universal access to quality education, the line that every Indian is rooting for. Imagine India's record-breaking youth as rockets. Of course, on a launch pad. So what could be the fuel? Yes, education. So NEP 2020 says that if every child, rural, urban, rich, poor, gets top quality learning, India's full potential ignites. So it's all about a village girl dreaming of AI, a first generation student cracking JEE, and breaking the chains of caste or income. By 2040, we aim for a world-class, inclusive system where no child is left behind. Imagine you once went to a school in your village, now you're all grown up and you have a job. You still remember your old school with love. So you decide to help. You give some money to your school, maybe to fix the building, buy computers or add fun smart classrooms. Now here's the magic part. For every 1 rupee you give, the government gives 2 rupee more. So if you give 100 rupees, the school actually gets 300. That means faster improvements and more fun and better learning for the students still studying there. This plan is called Mo School Abhiyan, which means My School Campaign. Now it's being made even better and is called Samagra Shiksha Setu, like a bridge of friendship and learning. Imagine a country called Finland where every child goes to school without paying money. They get free lunch, free books, and everything they need to learn. Even if they don't have money at home, all children are treated fairly, like everyone is special and smart in their own way. The teachers are kind and the schools are fun and peaceful. Because of this, kids in Finland become very good at reading, maths, and learning new things. That's why Finland is called one of the best countries for education in the whole world. Economic growth, education as a job engine. In today's world, robotics and AI are replacing many old jobs, but they are also creating new ones. To succeed, our people need to be skilled in everything from data science to climate research. That's why NEP says education must prepare students not just for degree but for real, meaningful work. Imagine a child learning Python today could lead India's next big tech startup. A girl learning design thinking could create the next eco-innovation. With the right skills, India's youth won't just get jobs, they'll create them. That's how education powers economic growth. In the Indian state of Tamil Nadu, there's a super cool program called Naan Mudhalvan, which means I am the first. This program helps students in schools and colleges learn amazing new things like AI, computer coding, designing, and lots more fun skills. It's like giving kids a treasure box of skills to follow their dreams and get real jobs when they grow up. So students are not just studying for marks, they are learning to become smart program solvers, creative thinkers, and future job-ready heroes. Imagine a small country called Estonia where kids learn how to use computers, the internet, and digital tools from a very young age, just like learning ABCs. In their schools, students get to practice coding, use smart gadgets, and become super comfortable with technology. Because of this, many children in Estonia grew up to start their own tech companies and build cool apps and websites. That's why Estonia is now famous for being full of young tech geniuses and startups. They turned learning tech in school into building big dreams in real life. Social justice and equality, giving everyone a fair shot. Education is the ultimate equalizer. A tribal girl, a low-income boy, a differently abled child all deserve the same seat at the table. In India, there's a big plan called Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, which means education for all. Now, this plan is doing something super exciting in Uttar Pradesh. It's working with big smart colleges like IIT Kanpur and MNNIT to help 44,000 plus schools learn more about science and technology. Even kids who don't have many resources or who live in faraway villages are getting special help so they don't miss out. It's like giving every child, no matter where they are, a magic science key to unlock their future dreams. NEP 2020 wants to actively support these learners by giving them the right tools, scholarships, inclusive schools, and support systems. When education is truly equal, dreams stop depending on privilege. Everyone gets a seat at the table. This is how we move closer to the India promised by our constitution, inclusive, just, and plural. In a big and colorful country called Brazil, many families didn't have money and some kids had to miss school. So the government started a special plan called Bolsa Família. Here's how it worked. If parents sent their kids to school every day, they got a little money to help buy food, clothes, or school supplies. Because of this, more children started going to school, even from very poor families. They got a chance to learn, grow, and dream big. It shows that education is not just for the rich. Every child deserves it, no matter what. Scientific advancement, building thinkers, not just toppers. The world is solving problems we never imagined, like pandemics, global warming, and space exploration. Whether it's in AI, robotics, biotech, or green energy, India needs young minds ready to lead in science and research. That starts in the classroom with curiosity, not fear, with experiments, not just exams. In many government schools across India, something amazing is happening. Thanks to a smart idea from Niti Aayog, over 10,000 schools now have Atal tinkering labs. These labs are like mini science playgrounds where students from class 6 and above can build robots, create 3D models, and even try out AI, artificial intelligence projects. Kids no longer just read science, they build it, explore it, and have fun with it. This is helping young minds become future inventors, scientists, and startup founders right from school. NEP 2020 says education must go beyond rote learning, that is, memorization. It should teach kids how to think, not just what to think, how to ask questions, not just write answers, how to innovate, collaborate, and create across subjects. In a smart little country called Singapore, science class is all about asking questions like, why does this happen? Or how does it work? Instead of just memorizing definitions, kids get to experiment, explore, and discover answers on their own, like little detectives. This way of learning makes science fun and exciting, not scary or boring. That's why Singapore students are among the best in the world at science, because science should make you say wow, not oh no. National integration, one India, many voices, one heart. India is home to hundreds of languages, cultures, and traditions. But what connects us all? That is education. The NEP wants every child to grow up with a deep pride in being Indian, not just by learning facts, but by understanding our country's rich culture, values, and diversity. When students learn in their mother tongue, They don't just understand better, they feel seen and respected. And when they learn about India's many traditions, whether it's bhakti, poetry, temple architecture, or tribal music, they feel a part of one big Indian family. This is how education helps stitch together a stronger, united nation. In India, there is a beautiful idea called Ek Bharat, Shreshtha Bharat, which means one India, great India. It's like making friendship bands between states. For example, a school in Tamil Nadu might partner with a school in Jammu and Kashmir. Students learn each other's languages, try new foods, explore traditional dances, and understand different cultures, just like fun pen pals across India. This helps kids feel very proud of India's diversity and learn that being different is what makes us special. Because when we understand each other, India becomes stronger and more united. In a big friendly country called Canada, kids go to school where they learn two languages, English and French. Why? Because different parts of Canada speak different languages, and learning both helps everyone talk to each other, understand one another, and stay united. It's like making one big family with no one feels left out. When children learn each other's languages and cultures, they grow up to build a stronger, kinder world, just like how India says united in its diversity. Cultural preservation, learning from our past to shape the future. India's past is powerful, from Nalanda to Bharatnatyam, from Ayurveda to Sanskrit philosophy. We are a civilizational superpower, but much of this is fading. NEP 2020 aims to revive, teach, and celebrate our heritage. That means adding arts, languages, crafts, and values into every child's learning. A child who learns Kalari or classical music isn't just learning an art, they are carrying a piece of India's soul forward. A student studying Indian philosophy isn't just reflecting, they are becoming ethically grounded citizens. This is how we build culturally pride with modern mind. India has started a cool plan called PM e-Vidya to bring learning to TVs, computers, and phones so kids everywhere can learn, even in villages. But that's not all. Schools are also adding our Indian treasures to the classrooms, like Ayurveda, Sanskrit, yoga, music, and art forms from all over the world. It's like mixing modern learning with ancient magic. Now students don't just learn science and math, they also learn the wisdom of our past and feel proud of Indian heritage. Because learning isn't just about the future, it's also about knowing where we came from. In the amazing country of Japan, schools don't just teach math and science, they also teach calligraphy, martial arts like judo, and stories from their own history. This helps children to learn strong, kind, and proud of their culture while still learning about the modern world. So every student grows up with a strong heart and a sharp mind, respecting their past while building the future. Because learning isn't only about getting smarter, it's also about knowing who you are. Let's learn from the world, but also share India's vision with the world. Education is more than a classroom. It's the spark that lights up a nation, and with every right step India takes, from Odisha to Tamil Nadu, we get closer to that future. Which of these government schemes inspired you the most? Comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you believe in education for all. Soitech is here to build a future, one mind at a time.